Alright, you guys saw me stab some white oak that I was making into a sheath. To a scabbard. I never got it done though. Sword that I was gonna use it for, I ended up selling. It was an Angus trim, but you can see there. It has suffered some minor edge damage. This is almost pretty much nothing really, to be perfectly honest. And it held up quite well. I haven't touched it up. I haven't done anything to this edge whatsoever. This is right after stabbing white oak, both in a burl, in a twist in the wood, which, as you guys will see in the video, is pretty much hard solid. And you guys can see there, no tip broken. Only a small, let's see if we can get a little. We can see some tiny micro. So you can only see like a couple one chip so far. And some micro nicks, micro chipping. You can see there that the tip, this incredibly small portion. Sorry, you guys. You can see that a small portion of the tip has gone away, but overall I think just about a needle knife would have failed that type of test. CT 561 LMAX steel. The locking mechanism still very, very smooth. Still no blade play at all. And I think tomorrow what I will do is I'll go ahead and you guys can see that wood over there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of it. And that wood is actually responsible for one of my swords chipping, because I hit one of the burls and it chipped. And it's also responsible for some nicking on my Allen Davis custom, which I've already fixed, so I can't really show that anymore. But it's really hard stuff. It's white oak. It's dried pretty much right now. It's been that wood I've had since maybe like a year ago, I think, and it's pretty much dried and it's pretty hard, pretty tough wood. Not something that you really want to stab things through with a folding knife. I feel kind of safe though because of this wave. The little flipper here, kind of felt safe doing that because I would just be stopped from being, cutting myself. Which, by the way, I did today. I have some tape on it because I already went to like 3 or 4 bandages, and it's finally stopped bleeding. But it was a very, very minor cut. Just a small little piece of flesh, and actually I could probably remove this already. Should have stopped bleeding. Yeah, got cut in the work. I was cleaning the knife up and accidentally touched the edge. I don't even know why that happened, but you guys can see that, and I have that scar there from fighting off a black bear. I'm just kidding. I was cutting a lemon and accidentally I was going like this, cutting the lemon into slices, and accidentally caught my skin and it cut a nice chunk of it off. But that was my mistake. I should have paid a whole lot more attention. I was trying to be all cool, but that ended up backfiring. So I got a pretty nasty scar there. And it was weird because actually the portion that I cut, I didn't cut it all completely, so I put it back, and it actually healed quite nicely until I freaking put my hand in my pocket and scratched my knife, and it reopened the wound, and then pretty much that piece of skin didn't want to heal up again. So it kind of had to, take it all away, had to cut it off and let new skin grow, which I did, and it's back to functional. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and like I said, I will be doing a few further. Now, I've decided not to do baton videos because I do not want people to think that it's okay to baton with a folder. I know you can get yourself cut pretty badly. Even with a fixed blade, if that blade chips or breaks, you cut yourself pretty badly, and I really would prefer not to do that. In this situation, it was okay because, you got the little flipper function, and to be honest, I wasn't really like, whenever I was hitting the wood itself, I was hitting it as hard as I could. Sometimes, other times, I was just doing more of a repetitive stab. Whenever I would hit the burl, the twist and the knot, I only hit it once, pretty well hit, and then the rest of the times were more like, typical stabs that you would do if you had to defend yourself. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll compile it, and you guys can see that this knife can take quite a beating, and to be honest, and it's still pretty sharp. It's still sharp and it still cuts, as I've shown in the video. The tip will still stab quite easily. It still feels very sharp, and honestly, yes, like you guys saw in the micro video, maybe, geez, I don't even know, like 0.05 millimeters were taken away from the tip, which to me, in one minor nick, which to me is pretty much no damage, to be perfectly honest. I've seen a lot worse damage cutting bamboos. Actually, I've seen worse damage cutting water bottles from where you hit the hard plastic, and I guess that's what happens. But if you guys got any questions, like I said, tomorrow I'll do another video, this time cutting some wood, some white oak, and then seeing how good that holds up the edge. Somebody mentioned that they stabbed a tree and it flattened the tip, that it completely flattened the edge. Now, I have no idea what the hell he means by flattened, because if he meant literally the edge was flat, a good, 0.2 millimeters or something, that means that it probably wasn't heat treated properly at all. But if he means as in the edge blunted, that's perfectly normal. I have not had a knife. I mean, I have a Benchmade Shoki right here in M390, and that happens after maybe 15 to 20 cardboard boxes. The tip area begins to get incredibly dull. It almost looks flattened, but really it's just blunt. But yeah, I'm gonna have some Oreos now, and I'll see you guys later.